Hey guys, welcome back to the episode of Modern Skyblock 3 with Haliee, and we are picking up shortly after we left off, after I've done some research, after I've done some fun stuff, so let's jump right in. First off, let me get my comments over here. You guys have provided excellent information as usual. First comment goes to Alex, aka Esmeralda, or Esmeralda, aka Alex. I'm going to call you Alex. I think that's what you wanted to go by, so pardon me if I just call you by the wrong name again. It takes me a while to get used to people when they change names. But anyway, Alex has made a comment that the pressure chamber needs to be hollow in the middle. And if I remember correctly, the reason it has to be hollow in the middle is because the stuff that you're going to put in here is what's going to going to make stuff happen. So yeah, so it needs to be hollow in the middle. Thank you for that reminder. Also, Linda had mention that the direction that you place the pressure chamber, so I guess where I put in the pressure chamber valve, interfaces that will either input or output items into or from the pressure chamber. I cannot wrench, what was that? So you cannot wrench them just in place from the other direction if they're wrong. You can also try to set up a redstone signal from the pressure gauge to the air compressor to switch off automatically. Okay, that's a lot of information. I think I understand, and we're going to go through this. This is actually going to take us a couple of episodes, but there's a couple of more machines that we do need to make. So what I've kind of figured out so far is that the air compressor, what it said, it uses any kind of burning fuel. So right now, our fuel source is going to be these sticks, just really light, because I got a ton of sticks from my bonsai trees, and I just really need to use them. So the air compressor has upgrades you can put into them, and this tells you how much pressure is in it. So currently there's 5,000 milliliters of air. Do you measure air in milliliters? I don't know. I would think it'd be air or something. I don't know. But there's currently 5,000 milliliters in there. I'm going to put one stick in here. You can kind of see it going up a little bit. Now, I have the pressure tubes going directly into the pressure chamber, and you can see this is also increasing pressure as well. So just that one little stick does give it some pressure to go into here. There's a little thing here called recipes, and right now for a 3x3x3 pressure chamber, I think I am limited on the recipes. If I make a bigger one, I can probably make more stuff. But if you go ahead and click in here, you can see there are currently 8 recipes that I can currently make. 8 blocks of coal goes into a diamond. So this is very similar to our little blowy up thing there, but we made an episode 10 or 15 or so. So I think it's all the same concept. Instead of using an explosion, it's using air pressure to compress all these items together to get the items that you need. So there's diamonds we can make. There's the compressed iron ingots, which we made earlier by blowing up, with a TNT. There's compressed iron. Now the difference between this and the blowing up the iron is that you don't lose any. So remember, in the quest told us it's about 80, you get about 80% of the stuff. The rest of it just goes away. So by using the pressure chamber, and I think this is the max pressure that it gives you here, it'll turn it into a compressed iron ingot. Same thing for blocks of iron. There's something here called turbine blades, so we may learn about that here in a little bit, as well as empty PCB. I have no idea what that does. Etching acid buckets. I don't even know if I want to touch that. And then transistors. This is one thing we actually do need to make. So we're going to go through, see what we need to do to make the transistors, because if we go back to our quest book up here in the quest book chapter, to get to the advanced mechanisms, we need 256 of these network nodes. So the network nodes are made from 8 of these transistors and a chest. So that gives you 16 of those. So I'm going to need to do that a lot of times. All right. So I think 16 times is what I need. But the transistors, they require, as you saw the recipe, they're black plastic, which we haven't talked about yet. So we're going to see if we can get to the point where we can make black plastic here in the next couple of episodes. Compressed iron, which we can get, and redstone, which we have an easy way of getting that. Let's see, there was one last recipe in here, and that was the capacitor. So I'm not sure if I actually need the capacitor yet, but that's currently made in the pressure chamber. Now let's go back and look at this black plastic, because we need to make that. Now I think Linda and Alex were kind of discussing, they said liquid plastic, which is what we're going to need here. See this liquid plastic over here, is actually created from refining oil. It's then turned into sheets by the plastic mixer. And she said it used to be much easier. Unfortunately, I guess I'm going to be doing the hard part of it, so I'm totally okay with that. But we're going to need to make a plastic mixer, which let's see, I'm going to sneak on there. It looks like pretty easy to make. It takes compressed iron ingots and just, is it black glass? I guess I'm going to need to make black glass, so that totally do that really easy. Let's go back here. So once you get the plastic mixer, I'm going to need to get liquid plastic into it. So I need to make sure I do that. And I guess it takes the dye to get that. So let's see if there's any quests for that. So we're going to skip around. Not going to skip around. We're going to go in order. Down here in Under Pressure is the chapter we're actually working with. So we've done these early quests, but we need to get over here something that says from oil to plastic. So we're going to need liquid plastic. So let's follow these lines here to tell us to be able to open those quest lines. So it says I need pressure to heat in order to open up this quest line. And that's this quest here. So we're going to go ahead and make a vortex tube. I have no idea what it is. Going to have fun learning about it. It says the vortex tube uses pressure to make one side really hot and the other side really cold. Okay. You can put a compressed iron blocks next to the hot side to transfer the heat to them, and then the blocks adjacent to them. Oh, so you're basically going to just transfer heat on it. If you transfer this heat to a furnace, it'll use that heat instead of fuel. Oh, nice. The higher the heat, the faster the fuel will run. Like just a regular furnace? Well, we're about to find out. Okay. So it tells us here, I'm just holding shift here, splits incoming air into the hot and cold components. One side will be heated, the other side is cooled. Its air usage is dependent on the pressure. Mind that the heat will slowly leak between the hot and the cold side, so it's more efficient to vent the cold side when you want to utilize the heat and vice versa. I'm not sure why I would want to utilize the cold side, but I'm pretty sure there will be a reason for it. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a vortex. How do we make this thing? Vortex tube. It takes compressed iron ingots and pressure tubes and 2 gold. I think I have all of that except for the gold. Let's go ahead and grab our gold and make this item here. So 2 pieces of gold. Thank you. And we should be able to craft it in a crafting grid. There we go. A vortex tube. Now it's going to require some air. Yay, quest complete. It's going to require some air, and I'm wondering if, let me see if I set it down, which way is it going to go? Because I want to just kind of vent the air this way. Okay, so there's the hot side and the cold. Oh, what'd you do? Change colors. Okay, so I was going to need some form of air. I need to make some more of these pressure tubes. How were those made? 2 and a piece of glass. Okay, let's go get some glass. Let's make some more pressure tubes because I feel like I'm going to need a lot of those. Plenty of glass way over here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and smelt. No, I needed this for something. Did I need it for something? I can't remember. I got glass over here. I'm still waiting for mana to fill up these pools over here so I can make some more terror still so we can complete that other quest. But like I said, we're going to be spending a couple episodes, at least 2, 3, maybe 4 episodes in Pneumatic Craft learning about this chapter and moving on. So let's go ahead and make these extra tubes. Let's see. I'm just going to make, I make a couple right now, or a couple 8, and then I should be able to make this. Wait, I already made it. Okay, I needed the tubes to get the air over here. There we go. So I've got the air currently going into this. Remember, now this takes fuel to get this up, and I know there's another quest here for a liquid compressor. Basically, his air compressor uses liquid instead of fuel. We will make that because we're going to need a lot more air. So let's go ahead and get this. Does it just go directly into? Yeah, I can see that it has a pressure bar that's telling me that it's 0.0 something. So we got air. I don't know if it's leaking out. Problems. No valid items in chamber. Well, I know that. That's fine. Yeah, so we're good on air. There's no valid items in the chamber, so we're good there. I think we're good here. Problems, insert burnable item. We will do that in just a second. Now, it said, what did I need to make? A compressed iron block is what it told me. You can put compressed iron blocks next to the hot side to transfer the heat to them, and then the blocks adjacent to them. So if you transfer this heat to a furnace, it'll use the heat instead of that. Okay, so let's try this. Let's go grab, let's just make another furnace. I got plenty of materials here. We're just going to make an extra furnace here. Let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And maybe it may be talking about a special furnace. I don't know. That's how we learn. And I think I'm going to make a compressed iron block. We'll do that real quick. And let's find out how this thing actually works. So I don't think that I need to put the air on either one of these sides. I'm going to make, I don't know which side's hot, which side's cold. I think it said this side was hot. Oh, it changed colors on me. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to put one stick in here right now just to see what happens. And I would suspect, yeah, see air going into here. Is this getting hotter over here? How do I know? Temperature says north side 22, south side 22. Let's break this. I don't want any extra air going over here. Yeah, you just vent your air out of there. It's fine. 22 and 22 is telling me the thing is 22. But it says if I put a furnace next to it, I should be able to heat stuff up. Like, hypothetically, I can turn cobblestone into stone, right? That's a thing. That's a burnable item. Let's find out. Nothing's blown up so far. I'm keeping it nice and light. Yeah, put that in there. Maybe it's not enough pressure. Let's find out. Let's put a couple more sticks in here. Let it burn that up. The pressure's not going too much. Yes. Okay, so now it's getting hot. This is definitely the cold side because it's getting warm over there. So let's put this around the other way because I can see that this north side that way. You can tell by the mini map. Okay, so I need to put a block of iron here. Or can I just put the furnace here directly? Will that work? No. It has to be the iron has to be a conductor, which actually totally makes sense. So let's put this here. Now that's getting hot. I don't want to touch it. It's 38 degrees Celsius. I'm pretty sure this is hot for, Fahrenheit. I don't know imperial. Okay. So if I put this, can I just sit it on top of it? Or not? Is it not hot enough to burn yet? Okay. Yes, cold on that side, hot on this side. It says something about a furnace. It probably not means this furnace. Now, here's the test. Okay, it's not too hot for me to walk on it. Cool. Let's put a little bit more in here just for pressure and see it get hotter. 35. Yeah, it's definitely getting warmer over here. I can see the pressure is going up, 0.3. The hotter this side gets, the colder this side gets. And you can see it's actually even turning a darker shade of red. So I don't know how hot, this is even turning cold over there. So that's actually pretty interesting, the visual parts of it. But how hot does this have to be to work this furnace? Or does it have to be like a special furnace? That's the question I don't know. We'll set it right there. We'll see if it'll turn that into stone. I mean, it's 59 degrees, 60 degrees Celsius right now. Let's get it a little bit hotter. It's using that pressure. All that pressure is going on this side, making this hotter, 63 degrees. It's going to be red here pretty soon. All right, well, let's let that just continue on and let's move on the quest book. So we made the pressure to heat, which now means we have the from oil to liquid plastic. Okay, so the thermopneumatic processing plant, hey, I think I said it right, uses pressure to heat and turn products of oil into liquid plastic. All right, so let's make the thermopneumatic processing plant. How hot is that? 76, 77. Still not cooking. I think that's I'm obviously wrong on that. All right, so thermopneumatic. Okay, so I need compressed iron ingots. Okay, let's go ahead and make some compressed iron ingots in here because I haven't I used all the ones that I had, but I have tons of iron and I want to actually use that pressure chamber for it. So now I know there's things to insert and exert. Actually, that's what Linda was telling me. Depending on which way I have it facing, I can insert items or exert items. I don't know. Insert, exert. Okay, this is cooling off. I think we're done with that for right now. I'll wait for you guys' comments on it. I'll do some more research to figure out exactly what that does. But what we're going to do right now, we are going to put iron in here, and hopefully, I think I just drop it in there, close it up, and it should put some stuff in here. Let's put some fuel in here to get some air going. It should turn that. I should be able to see something happen. Oh wait, it's right there. It just needs to get up to 2. Okay, so I need to see it get up to 2. It's at 0. Oh, it's moving ever so slightly. This is why you need probably alternative sources like that liquid to help it go faster. Okay, so when that turns to 2, I don't know if I hear a sound or not, but we're gonna find out. Okay. Thermopneumatic processing plant. If this doesn't work, I'll just do the explosion with some TNT to turn it into a. That's taken such a long time. Let's grab us some more. Because I'm guessing it auto outputs. I don't know. We're about to find out. Let's go ahead and use some TNT. So it means I need some sand, some gunpowder. Oh, I have everything I need to do to make TNT. TNT. Let's make one of these. And we're going to blow up another stack of iron ingots. Now, remember, I'm going to lose about 20% of them, which is why I prefer if... oh, there's smoke coming out of that. There's stuff happening. What's going on? I don't know when it's done. Will it poop it out? I know there's other items that need to go on there, but it just hasn't told me yet. So let's just do this way. Throw a stack down. Get the TNT and kaboom. Kaboom. There we go. Oh, kaboom. All right. So how much did we end up keeping? We got 60. I don't remember how much I had in there beginning with, but I know I didn't get a full stack. I think I had like 4 on me. How are we doing here? You know, I'm gonna give you all of this. I'm not using too much pressure, so I should be fine. Let's go ahead and craft the thermoneumatic doohickey, whatever it's called. And then we'll see, take your this thing here, thermoneumatic processing plant. What am I missing? I'm missing 2 pieces of glass. Oh, I'm missing redstone. Really? Missing redstone? Let's run over here and grab that real quick. And then we'll see if it tells us how to make that liquid plastic, because we need that. Redstone's what I need. I'm just going to grab a bunch of this stuff for right now. A bunch of liquid plastic. I think there's another machine I'm going to need to make, and we might have time to make it in this episode. Is that still smoking? Still doing stuff? Hopefully. All right. Let's make this thing here. So now we have this, which is going to turn oil, thank you, ding-a-ling, into plastic. So let's just set this down right here for right now. That's not too high for me to walk on. Let's set it right here. And so, look at all this stuff in there. Temperatures. Oh, so I could probably need to make it a certain temperature. All these fun little things. I'll figure out what the machine does. We're still burning furnace items here. We're almost at 2. Like I said, how do I know if it's done? Okay, well, let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. It's probably all this other stuff in here. Let's grab that loot chest and move on. Where's the other? Oh, wait. Oh, there's a part 2. Of course there's a part 2. Now it wants us to make liquid plastic. Okay. So let's look up, see if we can figure out how to make liquid plastic. Liquid plastic. Okay. The stuff, you know, you make your dolls out of, basically. All right. So, I have more things in here than that. Okay. So I'm going to need LPG, which we get LPG from fuel. So I'm going to put fuel in here. It's going to need to be a certain temperature. So we'll figure out how to get a temperature, and that's going to turn into LPG. So I'm going to need to pump the LPG out and put the LPG back in here with coal to get that. Okay. It sounds simple enough. Probably not so much. All right. I think, let's see. Let's put this away right now. Where's my buckets? I have buckets. Don't I have buckets? Wait. Where do my buckets go? I thought I had... Okay. Let's see. Now it says I need fuel. So I should have fuel. I don't know. My bucket's around here somewhere. I'll make one. Ooh, I got yellow X's over here. Let's close it out for a second. How are you doing at fuel? See, oh, gasoline over here, diesel over here. Okay, what's considered fuel? What is fuel for the soul? From Galacticraft? Really? How do I get fuel? Kerosene, diesel. Okay, this is going to be a process because I got liquid diesel here. I got 3 buckets of liquid diesel. So I'm going to turn liquid and diesel into kerosene. I'm going to need a lot more tanks. I see that already. Okay, so let's, where's my bucket? Did I leave my bucket in here? Are you in here? No. I got diesel in there. I need to get gasoline. Okay, I need all that diesel. I'm going to make another bucket. I don't know where my bucket went. It just walked away, and we're at the end of this episode, but I want to try to make something. Let's see. Good grief. And don't yell at me. I know I have like 2 buckets, 3 buckets floating around here somewhere. All right, let's make... I see the bucket. I see the bucket. Don't yell at me. I guess don't yell at me. Okay, so we're going to put this and get some of this. This is diesel. So we'll take a bucket of this and we're going to put it in here. And so I'm going to have to hook up some pipes and all this to make sure it goes the right way. Now, can I just put it like that, or do I just right click it on there? Okay, there it is. So it went in there. So I've got diesel in here. So diesel along with some, let's see. Oh, no, wrong way. I went the wrong way. Diesel should turn into kerosene with some pressure. So I'm going to make another one of these. Let's make another air compressor real quick. Actually, you know what? Let's make the liquid compressor. Let's see what that is all about because there's a quest for it. And then we'll end the episode. Compressor, liquid compressor. How hard is that to make? Pressure tube. Oh, I need the air compressor anyway. 2 leather and bucket. I think I have leather. No, I don't have any leather. Okay. Well, we'll make another air compressor and set it over there for right now. I think I have all the materials to make another air compressor. And we're just going to see what happens. Where's the air compressor? No, you're not air compressor. You're creative. I need a furnace? Seriously? Let's make another noise. Okay, that's making that noise. Got me freaked out for a second. All right, let's make a furnace. And then we'll do another compressor here. There we go. And there we go. Oh, don't get out of there. Why do I have 2 of those? Since when did I get 2 of those? I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and now remember, this requires fuel. I'm just making 2 of them just so I can get one over here. So we're going to, let's just set this air compressor, does it have to be in a certain spot? Let's set it right here for right now. And I want it facing, I want the little hole facing that way so I can get that going in there. I'm guessing it goes that way. Now let's put some fuel in here and see what happens. Okay. Oh, nope. It's not connected. Totally not connected. Obviously not connected. Does it go on this side then? Nope. Wait. Which side does this go on? Okay. I get you. I know you're whistling. Stop whistling. Stop whistling Dixie at me. Okay. So maybe it goes there. Let's find out. Okay. So if I do that and that, I don't hear any whistling anymore. There we go. Don't hear any whistling. So we got no temperature. Do I need to put this over here to heat it up? That's a good question. Possibly. Possibly. Okay, let's do this. And I know we're actually a little bit over. How do I get heat in here? North side is going. Oh, okay. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go this way. Okay. Well, fine. Maybe have to lean it up against something. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put, come on, it's supposed to be north side. Lean up against that. I know I can do this. Let's see. That way. There we go. That's the wrong way. I want the hot side to be over here. Can I do it? I probably can use a wrench to get this working. All right. Tell you what. I'll do that. And that. There we go. Hot side that way. And because I'm guessing I need to get some stuff in here. Just go that way. Perfect. You heat up. Let's just put a whole bunch of stuff in here. And then I'm going to watch this in between episodes, see what happens. So I need this. This is heating up. Is good. We're getting extra heat there. We're getting a little bit of pressure, so everything seems to be going okay. Let's let this run and we'll see what happens in the next episode. Ooh, cliffhanger and a chance pendant. Yay. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode and are enjoying the series. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. You guys' feedback, it helps me figure out what's going on. I'm really kind of interested to see what's going to happen. Is it heating up? We got some heat. We got some pressure. Okay, let's figure out what we need. We're trying to get plastic, right? Liquid plastic. No, liquid plastic. LIQID plastic. There we go. And it's going to tell me. Okay, it needs to be 300 degrees. Oh my God. It's going to take a while, so definitely take a while to heat that up. Anyway, guys, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Click the like button as well to show people that you kind of, you see this person on the internet doing some crazy stuff, and she's really cool because I like to think I'm really cool. Anyway, yeah, if you want to be notified when new episodes come out, click the notification bell as well. If you want to hang out with me and the other squad members, you can do so by becoming a Patreon. That link is listed down below with all of the awesome awards to choose from, such as hanging out with us on our Patreon server or hanging out in our Discord. Just almost lost myself. If you want to do other stuff, what's the other thing? Oh yeah, if you want a server to play on with your friends, head on over to Host Havoc. It's what we use for all of our multiplayer series. They have great prices, great customer service. Click on their links and check out all they offer. That's all I have to offer right now, guys. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all that fun stuff. And until next time, I will talk to you later. So have a great day, guys. Bye.